of the chapter. On Wednesday, we talked about inequalities. Remember, inequalities are less than and greater than. We talked about it in one triangle. And remember from Wednesday that the bigger the angle, the bigger the side. The bigger the side, the bigger the angle. Opposites. Same sort of thing today. All we're doing is comparing two triangles instead of just one. Okay, so there's all of these words that are super fancy. All it says is that you need to have sides that are the same. So you see how AB matches DE, and then AC matches DF.
Yes.
So if you have sides that match, you have to have two sides that match, and then the angle in between. So in between these two sides is angle A. So if angle A is bigger than angle D, then the side across from angle A, so BC, has to be bigger than the side across from D, which is EF. Okay. The other one is just the reverse of it. If you know that, let's say BC is bigger, so BC is bigger than EF, then the angles opposite them have to follow the same pattern. So BC across from it is A, so then angle A would have to be bigger than angle D. In order to do that though, you do need the two sides that are congruent, which you will, on a quiz test, always be given the congruent sides. Friday. We got a quiz Wednesday, test Friday. What? Today's Monday. Yes. Alright, so number one, you'll notice that the 9s match, right? And the 15s match, so we have two sides that are congruent. And then I have the angles in between are 79 and 74. Well, what's bigger, 79 or 74?
79.
79. So this side, KL, has to be bigger than PM because 79 is bigger. Okay? So KL has to be bigger than PM since 79 is bigger than 74. Alright, we'll do another one. Number 2, you'll notice the 24s match. And then they share this side, so that like matches itself. Then we have angle 59 and 65. So which number is bigger, 59 or 65? 65 is bigger, so which is going to be bigger, BC or AD? BC is going to be bigger, so AD is smaller, since 59 is smaller than 65. Okay. Questions there? So the bigger the angle, the bigger the side, bigger the angle. And these down here, remember anytime you see that word range, we did that, I think Tuesday and Wednesday last week. Range means you're going to have like some number less than X, less than some number. Okay, maybe it's Wednesday. One of those days. Okay, so you'll notice in these two triangles, I got sides that match, and then I have my other sides that don't match. I have one that's 12 and one that's 11. Which number is bigger?
11.
12 is bigger. So which angle has to be bigger, the 58 or the 3x minus 2? 58, because the 12 is bigger. So 58 has to be bigger than 3x minus 2. Since 12, if you want to start with this, since 12 is bigger than 11, and then match them up. That's cool. To solve, add 2. You get 60 is bigger than 3x. And divide by 3. You get x is less than 1. Okay, but notice we need a range. So that's my high number. I also need a low number. Well, anybody want to take a guess as to what every angle has to be bigger than?
46. 1.
1, you're close. It has to be bigger than 0. Okay, in order for it to be an angle, it has to be bigger than 0. It can be like 0.1, very rarely do you see that. But every angle has to be bigger than 0. Since we already know that it's less than 58, we need a bigger than side. It has to be bigger than 0. Then from there, same steps. 3x is bigger than 2. And we're just going to get a fraction there. I don't know, 0.6 repeated. Sure. Okay, so put your low number on the left. My low number is 2/3. And then follow this pattern. Less than x, less than that 20 we got before. Okay. Alright, last one. These sides match. They share this side, so it has to match. So what numbers am I comparing? Yeah, 14 and 8. You can't compare the x thing because you don't know what it is. But we can compare 14 and 8. What's bigger, 14 or 8?
14.
So I know 14 is bigger than 8. So then what angle has to be bigger? 86. So 86 has to be bigger than that 2x minus 4. Add your 4, we get 90. And x is less than 45. Okay, I know that my angle has to be less than 86, but what does my angle have to be bigger than? 0. 2x minus 4 has to be bigger than 0. Add your 4. Divide by 2. And you get 2. So then put it all together in that nice little deal. My low number first, 2. Less than x, less than big number, 45. I'm just going to make little notes here. I don't know where you want to put it on yours. But every angle has to be between 0 and 180. So on these ones, since your angle had to be less than a number, like you knew the number, and it had to be greater than 0, the other alternative is that, like let's say these were flip-flops, so this was 12 and this was 11, then you would say 3x minus 2 has to be bigger than 58. And the reverse of that, since it's already bigger than something and you need to be less than something, it would have to be less than 180. Because every angle has to be less than 180. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have a cap, your cap is 180. If you have a less than, it's 58. If those are reversed. So you're either doing your angle has to be bigger than 0, or your angle has to be less than 180. Okay? So if you are given a lower number and you need a higher number, that higher number is 180.